We're in the kitchen right now with Nikita from Geyer's Sausage Kitchen, and we're making a great meal. Tell me all about this.
Yes, we're making a traditional Bavarian beef rouladen. So we're going to jump right into it here. Now what you want to do is, I showed you the top round earlier. This is it cut nice and thin. You want it like paper thin.
Cool.
Yeah, they can do it for you right at the slicer at your local butcher. You can come to us, we'll do it for you. Now you lay it out nice and thin. And then the first step you want to do is just a pinch of pepper. Because what this will do is just kind of season the meat on the inside from the inside out.
Okay.
And then you want to layer the mustard. And you want to use a traditional, you don't want a spicy mustard, but and nothing granulated because of what it'll do to your gravy later, because that comes in later. So you want to give it just a little bit of taste.
All
Here
right,
you go.
Michael.
And then next we have the filling is the best part. You want to use onions.
Okay.
You're going to mix it all together. It's easier to mix it all together. Onions, bacon.
Okay.
I'll put a little bit of bacon
is
bits.
Always good.
And pickle. Now German pickles are different than American. They're not as dilly, if you know what I mean.
Not as what?
They're like the dill
I'll have
flavor.
to try and tell you what I
They're a
think.
little bit sweeter than an American
Almost
pickle.
like a bread and butter.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, more like a
something
bread and butter pickle.
not so. So to see how you mix it all together like this.
Yummy.
Once you get it all mixed together, you're gonna take it, and it's easier if you do the bacon like this first. I cook it a little bit before I put it in, so then it kind of renders the fat out.
Okay.
Oh,
So see
So
how
it's
you
not
layer it.
totally cooked in there.
It's not totally cooked.
Okay.
It's just like
Half cooked.
Yeah. So see how you layer it in here?
All right.
And you just take a little bit, and here you go.
Well, Beth's an artist. She ought to be able to make it pretty.
Yes. So now
You guys
this
keep
is.
saying that. I feel pressured.
Okay, so fold it over.
You want to fold the lips in,
Yeah.
and what that does is it kind of helps keep all the insides in.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
And then you want to take it from one end. You start at one, and you just roll all the way. Roll it all the way up.
You're doing very well from where I'm standing.
Well, you know.
Rolling. Yeah, you guys are doing perfect.
Don't look at me. It's a little
That's
bit.
really cool. So it's like a beef.
Yep, it's a beef roll up, and then you just pin it. I always do two, because I'm not as good of a roller as my mom. My mom uses one.
So
Mine will fall apart.
This is Bavarian.
Yes, it's from well, this is a Bavarian. Every culture, no matter where
Yeah.
you are, is kind of different.
Yeah.
So then once you can hear, you want to stick it in the flour.
Which way?
All the way. You're going to roll it all the way
Roll
through.
it?
Okay.
You're going to cover it in flour.
All right.
See?
You're
Perfect.
doing good. Do mine.
And then you put, right here I got some butter going, and you just want to saute them. Now you just want them to brown a little bit on each side.
I found my roll.
I know. Look at you.
And while they roll and you
Yes.
saute, tell us a little bit about what you're serving with.
So now what I have with it is, well, red cabbage.
The
because
red cabbage is amazing.
Yes, it's
Oh,
delicious.
I love it.
And then you also have the semikanoodle. Now the semikanoodle is a bread dumpling. It's a homemade bread dumpling.
I'm going to cut into that.
So it's just, those are really easy to make
And you
as
know,
well.
you mentioned you're going to make it brown for a little, and then you
Then-
put it in the oven. So you, in the magic of TV, we actually have one
yes,
coming out.
we do.
Joey, you can try this one. I
Of
cut it for
course.
you.
I love
And
when we
I
go
have-
into the oven. It's my favorite moment.
Oh,
Here we go.
I'm sorry, man. The
So
way
you're
you look at
okay.
that. Oh.
You sear
You
them
are
on
okay.
the pan, but then you bake them in the oven?
Yes, and you bake them in the oven. And what this does, you can, even what I do is I'll throw in now all my leftovers, and with the flour, saute it a little bit and add some water, and that's what makes the gravy.
All right, you can
So
get
you can
these.
see
How
how
long
thick.
in the oven? How long?
It takes about 45 minutes in the
Oh
oven.
my gosh, Geyer's
Big
Sausage
reveal.
Kitchen, they can cut that beef round into
Yes.
these perfectly thin slices so you can make the rouladen at home. We have a thumbs up on the end there. I claim all that red cabbage. All right, we love the different cultures. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you.
Great to have you with us, Michael.
Yes,
Very,
wonderful.
very
Thank
fun.
you,
I'm
guys.
sorry we have
Thank you.
time constraints on
I
television.
get it, darling. I get
We're
it.
going to bring back David and Christy and Lori on the other end and have a big old feast here. Cheers with
Don't
some
wanna get
South
flour on
African
you.
wine. And you will want to join us tomorrow. Big star comedian Tom Arnold in
Arnold,
town for the
wow.
weekend. He's going to be right here live on our show. Take some time. Enjoy the Suncoast view. Cheers.